Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. Today we're going to play some Karnage Chronicles and see if we can get through level 1 of the game. They are quite long levels, so it's taken us a couple of videos so far. So all I've done so far, as I said, there is a bug at the moment that the dev Dan did let me know about. The company's not called Dan, that's what the guy's name was called. Where if you quit the mission during level 1 when you restart the game, rather than going back to where you were, it'll put you back to the beginning of the level. There is a known bug they are working on, so if you come across that isn't how it's supposed to be. It wouldn't matter so much if they were quite small self-contained levels, but they are quite long levels, a lot longer than I was expecting. So it's not a big issue, it won't take us long to get back there, but that's what we've done. So I come back in here, rather than going through the level, come back in here, sold all the stuff that I had, so we've cleared up a lot of stuff. I bought another town portal so that we have that there ready to go. Sold most things. I also picked up the most expensive bow that they have in store. So our bow now looks like this, look. Isn't that fancy? I suspect we will find a better one probably at some point, but whilst we have the money, because we had like 2,000 gold, I thought whilst we have the money, we may as well get a better bow. We have the same buckler, which I think is quite cheap, but we do have this amazing vulture bear claw for our, I wish I kind of scraped over it, for our melee weapon, which is amazing. The reason I brought you in here rather than partway through the level is because this guy looks like he might have something to say to us.
What are you doing back here? I can still sense the magic from the vortex.
He doesn't have anything to say to us. No. Okay. Oh. I don't think he really does. That's just general stuff, isn't it? So we will leave him talking to himself and we will run back to where we were then. So it shouldn't take too long. And all the enemies we previously killed will still be dead, so we don't have to worry about those either. So, it was Wyvern Scale we were in. I don't know how many levels are currently. I know there are a number of portals behind us. I don't know if that's what they plan, because the game is in early access at the moment. So I don't know if that's what they're planning on completing, or whether those are everything that are actually available at the moment. I'm not too sure how long the game is. So as we'll find out, won't we? What I should say, of course, is the fantastic and ever amazing Indy Benito gifted the game to me. So a huge thanks to Indy for, well, introducing me to this game, really. I did see Scott commented on the first video. The second video hasn't even gone up yet, because I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, Scott did comment and say that he actually picked it up because of the gameplay he saw from me. So that's always like a really, really nice... Oh yeah, kind of shortcuts down here, doesn't it? This is actually basically where we got to, wasn't it? So yeah, it's not going to take us very long to get back at all, because although the levels are quite long, it kind of looped back on itself a little bit, didn't it? Ideal. Alright, we'll grab that. That's there. It's lying around. So yes, what I said we'd come back to, talk-wise. So we got down there, didn't we? Is this where we fought? That's where that dude was. And this is where we fought the vulture bear. And it was a dead end past here, wasn't it? I'm just going to check just to be sure. Yeah, it is a dead end. Okay, cool. So yes, as you may have noticed, there are a few less videos on the channel at the moment. I got married in mid-May and I'm on holiday now until June on a quasi-honeymoon in Ireland. So I won't be around for a couple of weeks. So there'll be no streams now until June. There will still be videos, but the videos will be every other day rather than every day you are used to and probably expect somewhat. So apologies that there's slightly less content at the moment, but I can't really record videos in Ireland. And I've tried to do as many as I can prior to going away, but unfortunately, you know, I'm getting married, so life's a little bit busy at the moment. So I hope you'll forgive the slight lack of videos, although it's not too crazy. At least there are still videos up. So all the existing series are continuing. Well, saying that, Survive just finished, of course, didn't it? Just finished that one off, which is nice, with the wonderful Indy Benito. And there's the darkness. And I'm waiting, because I said the second video hasn't gone up yet. And the guy we talked to just down from the shop is definitely based on the Skeksis, which was something I assumed, and Dan from Nordic Trolls confirmed to me. And this looks like the darkness from the never-ending story so much. Creepy yellow eyes, bouncing up and down in a dark cave. So I'm waiting for him to confirm whether that's the case or not. I suspect it is, and I'm hoping there'll be a couple of other references around to fantastic old-school films. Alright then, so that's just a mushroom. We don't care about the mushroom. Ah yes, we shot that. We went through here. There's a boot we can get. We can't wear boots. Oh yes, this is actually where we got to, wasn't it? We walked around here. Let's just make sure nothing's respawned around here. I don't think it will. It does seem like once you've collected everything, that is it. So yeah, all the chests are closed. We can grab that though, that's worth a gold or 2. We'll grab the cheese as well, also worth a gold or 2. The chests are all open. Nothing we missed. That might drop something. It did not, no worries. So yes, we killed a couple of goblins over there, didn't we? There's a doorway there that looks like it'll open at some point, doesn't it? And we're going to head in this sort of direction. Are we going to head in this sort of direction? We're looking for a key. Oh, we've got a key. I'm trying to use my backpack like I'm still playing Survive. Almost entirely forgotten about that. I do really like the fact that you can just hide the inventory as well. So if you have everything open, you don't go about closing it all. You can just press the B button and it's gone. I really like that feature. Rats. Definitely rats around somewhere. I'm assuming the rats are slightly harder than the... That wasn't a rat. Than the spiders. I guess we'll find out, won't we? That one arrow took out all 3 of those. That was nice. I like that. A nice fancy little piece of graffiti on the wall there. Oh, hello. I almost completely missed that, dude. One of the things that Scott said in his comment was that Scott's actually having a bit of trouble aiming with the bow and arrow. Which I didn't find not surprising. But as you can hopefully tell, I'm not terrible. I'm not brilliant, but I'm not terrible with the bow and arrow. Is that a dude or is that a statue? And one of the things that Dan from Nordic Troll said was that some people are just amazing, just like headshots everywhere. And other people seem to really struggle. He did say that some people seem to find it a bit better doing this kind of... what I referred to last time as the gangster style of bow and arrow. But I seem to pull a little bit to the side when I shoot like that. Sort of like I did then, but yeah, see, that's a bit better. I think because this way I kind of pull my head behind my hand, whereas that way I don't seem to want to so much for some reason. Not that there's any particular reason for that, it's just me being a bit weird. Let's collect all this. There's no better bow we can get, but there is something we need to put there, look. There is better armor and there are better daggers for us yet. You didn't even get a chance to get up. This bow is sweet. Oh my god. So is this thing just tougher, or if you're sort of stealthing it, you have a higher chance of crits and more damage? I wonder. Oh, no, we're getting the sad little dog sounds. I don't like the sad little dog sounds. They make me feel sad. How did I miss that? There we go. There's a guy... Yeah, so I sort of pull the bow back, and then when I get to like there, I go a bit further, and then sort of put it behind my head to straighten it up, so I'm kind of shooting through my head all the time. Which is kind of how I'm finding it a bit easier to aim at stuff. So I don't know if that'll help you out at all, Scott. It's a little weird, but it works. And I didn't really realise I was even doing it until I was paying a bit of attention just then. But you know, if it works, it works. Nothing stupid if it works. Oh, killed with an ankle shot. That's always depressing. And that hit him, but it's doing nothing. There we go. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. You know, that I'm kind of aware of what I'm doing with that, and I'm trying to actually do it a bit more, if anything. It is actually quite an effective way of using a bow. And I should never go to an archery range and try it out, because that's going to be disastrous for everyone involved. I'm going to end up garrotting myself with the bow and arrow. And I doubt the instructors are going to be particularly keen on that. Yeah, it's a silly thing to do, but it works quite well. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do, mate. I'll have none of your nonsense. I will stab you with a vulture bear claw. So I'm not so great from distance, apparently. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh, no I don't. I do like the fact that the arrows bounce as well if they hit a hard surface. I enjoy that, seeing them just ricochet off walls and stuff. It's a small thing, but some games would just have them either stick there or just disappear instantly. Where's he gone? I'm not going to let go of this arrow. This arrow is short. I never noticed that they're quite actually far down the arrow. Are they always there? Kind of varies a little bit. The hell did this guy go? Oh, I went for backup. I wonder if that's actually like an AI thing or if that's just coincidental. Oh my god. No, don't go that way. That's not the way. Oh my word, are you taking the mick now? Sad dog sounds. Don't like the sad dog sounds. Come on now. Spiders. Whew. That's definitely my biggest battle so far. Didn't go horrible, did it? Horribly, I suppose I should say. Now, I'm a little bit lost as to where I came from, and where I came from that way, didn't I? And that's where that spider just ran. That's what I was trying to track down. I know I'm sort of going, yeah, there's the mural. Okay. Ah, yes, it looks a bit more familiar coming this way. That's where some stone goes. Oh, hang on. Do I not have an interesting looking stone? I do have an unusual looking stone. Am I glad I remembered that all of a sudden? Lots of money. And what else did we get? We have a boot. We have a pear. How's my health? My health's alright, actually. What does this do? Valuable to the collector, so we actually needed to get that. That's all we've got at the moment. Cool, I'm glad I remembered that. That would have been a bit of a pain otherwise. That gold piece down there. I'll have you, sunshine. This was a dead end. Which means we're going this way then. Cool. Right, I've got my bearings back. It's alright. Well, is that where the spider went? It is very spidery down there, isn't it? No, you don't. Guess we should have a quick look to see if it goes. That's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting. Horrible. No, I like spiders. I used to have a pet spider. I do like them, but it doesn't mean I enjoy getting hunted by them in games, on the other hand. That is less than enjoyable, I think is how I describe that at the best of times. So in those sort of situations, I seem to be pretty spot on with the bow and arrow. It seems to work quite well. We'll grab that. Ah, I've turned my run off. I thought it was going a bit slow. We have another journal entry that we'll open in a moment. Is that dead? Yeah, that's the magic user. Okay, that's cool. Is that something up there? Inventory full. We can clear that up, can't we? Where's a piece of, like, food? Sell value 8. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Sell value 1. We can drop that. That's fine. Because that looks like that's worth a little bit more to me. Yeah, 18. Nice. So we do need to go out to the shop very soon. Probably as soon as we open up this chest. It's a bow. course it's a bow. What else would it be? So we do need to go back to the town, or the shop to sell stuff. It's a portcullis key. Nothing really can just use up, is there? No, okay, let's just pop back to the shop. I do want to see what the bow's like. Can I just pick it up and... No. There's nothing I can finagle, is there? You son of a bitch. You gosh darn son of a bitch. There's the cheese is only worth 5, okay. Let's get the cheese. Probably, hopefully not as good as ours. 13. 12. It's almost like the game has planned that. 224. 256. Why is that one worth less? But does more damage? I wonder. I wonder. Does it have more crit damage or something? How would you even know? How would you even know? Don't know. Anyway, let's go back to town. Sell off some of this stuff. How are you doing for time? Oh, only 20 minutes. We're doing good. We are doing good. Almost sort of fell over there, weirdly. We do need to talk to the collector anyway, don't we? We'll pop to the shop first before we go to him.
I'm a slave of the arcane circle.
I love that little dude, by the way. I absolutely love him. Something to sell to a shopkeeper. For the collector. We'll sell that. Sell to a shopkeeper. I do love it when someone says just sell it to a shopkeeper. It's worth nothing to you. We'll sell that. That's going to be useful. Oh, a journal. Blisters on left shoulder. Not sure what they are or how I got them. Made a soothing salve, but had to use ocean water. Unsure of the effect. Fading in and out of perceptiveness. Can't remember my purpose here. Need to keep my blade close. Every sunup seems to make the goblins a wee bit smarter. Soon they will gang up on me. We can sell it. Cool. So what? Well, I'm tempted to keep my bow because it's worth more. So I'm wondering if that's going to have... whether it is like a critical damage thing. So we will sell that one. I've decided. That's what's going to happen. So we do have 1,600 to spend. Now then. There's not much point in getting a bladed weapon, because we've got our vulture claw and we hardly ever use it anyway. There is... oh my god, that ladder, I did try that last time, didn't I? There is a ring over here for 600, or 800, sorry. Didn't it used to be 600? No, it's the same ring. So that's an option. We also do need to grab a town portal. Oh, that's not how it works. Just try to steal that. Yes, there is that. There is a necklace. Oh, the necklace is 600. But we do have a necklace, so I don't really... no, it drops the amount of gold. Change the amount of gold that's dropped. Otherwise, the other options are to buy some armor. But I have already got armor, and I suspect that if I start buying armor, what's going to happen is that I'll immediately start finding better armor. So, they all seem to be the same sort of tier, don't they? Like, the gloves are about twice as much as the helmet. 22 to 55. Not quite, a little bit, though. And then the helmet's under half of the armor. So I think I'm going to buy the ring. And then what's that going to leave us? It's going to leave us about 800, isn't it? So we could buy the helmet potentially. What does that do? That does 15. That does 12, so that gives us a 3 boost. That's 4 to 9, that's a 5 boost. We'll buy the gloves actually, but we'll get the ring first. Just so we know we can definitely... There we go. Would not let me pick that up for a moment. Where the hell did that go? There it is. So that'll increase our crit chance, which will be nice. And then I will get the gloves, because I do not think those gloves are the same sort of level as the other ones. So we'll buy those. And what that also means, of course, is that our actual hands will change. No? Oh, I was very hopeful that that would be the case. Oh, one of them has. For some reason, but the other one hasn't. But that's what they look like. That's quite badass, isn't it? That is quite cool. Alright, so let's go talk to the collector.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. And then let's make our way further.
What are you doing back here? I can still sense the magic from the vortex.
I'm gonna sneeze.
You
Oh,
found what
almost
I was
sneezed.
looking for? Excellent.
There you go.
Good. I cannot wait to take this back to my laboratory.
Where is your laboratory? Oh, hello. I got a necklace. Glad I didn't buy a necklace. Goodbye.
Find out what causes that vortex, and do not tarry.
The moment does 10% gold. This one does increases max health by 10. But it's not actually worth as much as the 10% gold, and we haven't really suffered too much in terms of damage. Alright. So I will sell that one, I think. Cool.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love him. Absolutely love him. Now we... Where do we go to get back? It's this one, wasn't it? And this will take us back to where we teleported from. Which is useful. Cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's that one gold note. Well, we'll take it. You never know. Might come in handy at some point. So we're not going that way, are we? We're going to go that way. So where did he even come from? Give me that horn. Weird, he must have snuck past, I guess. Another sweet-ass mural, look. And... Oh, that broke. Wasn't necessarily my intention. Can I break this wall down? So I definitely would like a recenter option for the game. So at the moment the center, where it wants me to stand, is quite close to my desk. I think that's because that's where I start the game, when I'm quite close to my desk. And if I step back, and even if I use the Oculus recenter option... Oh, it just worked. Oh, I take it all back. That did not work last time, I'm sure. So now I can get close to it, but I can't get into it. So I obviously need a hammer to break through these walls. That's what the mural's telling us. That makes absolute sense. Oh, I see you. Ooh, go into the... Nope. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? Oh, wasn't sure if I was going to get him in time. Okay. Oh. Oh my word, hello. You're fast. Blimey, you fast. Took a little bit of damage, but not too much. What's that little mushroom we just picked up? Just can be sold to a shopkeeper, nice. So there is that dude there as well. That's him taken care of. Ping. What do we have down here? Ah, we have the key for that, so we can definitely go down there. Let's grab those goodies. Anything in there? I don't think so, it's a little hard to tell. That doesn't seem to light anything up, does it? I don't think there's anything in there, though. So let's go up the other way first, before we go down there, because I'm assuming that's actually going to be the way we need to go. Unless that's maybe just the way to the hammer. Oh, hello! Oh my word. I thought I was going to kill you. It did not. Well, give me that bread, actually. Yeah, I'll have... Oh, I'm already healed up. Okay. Don't know how or why, but I'll accept it. We'll take that. I'll take that. I will take all of these. I'll take that fish. I'll take whatever's in here. Loads of money again. Take that plate, that's mine now. That money, that's mine. What does this say? Enemy inside ruins, lock gate, hide key. Inventory's full again. Oh, did not mean to do that. Right, where are we? So we can get rid of this if we need to. 6. They're only worth 2. So we could drop those. That gives us 2 space, which is actually all we need for those. That'll do there, won't it? So then we can use the portcullis keys, which will free up a little bit more space. So we can go for a little bit further. Didn't have my bow for a second. Now one of those just ducked a shot to their back. You couldn't even have seen it coming and he ducked it. That's shenanigans, that is. Ooh. Oh my word. It's not often I actually get hit with a bow. Oh, apparently not often I hit them. There we go. That's more like it. Right. Portcullis key. And goes there. And portcullis key. And goes there. Oh my god, that was horrible. I completely messed that up. Oh my word, hello. Never give them the high ground. That's the problem here. He was about to do a special shot then as well, and I caught him out. Oh my word. So I gotta keep moving to avoid those bow and arrow shots. I could have done without another one. Tell you that for nothing. Stop ducking every shot. Oh, every now and then an arrow just flies past my face. That's nowhere near. Oh, come on now. They're going to stand right at the front there. I should be able to hit them. What is wrong with me here? Come on now. Come on now. This is what I'm going to call doing a Scott. Sorry, Scott. That's not going to stick. Don't worry. I'll have that. And there was all. Did I get all that stuff? I got all that stuff. Excellent. How are we doing for time? 34 minutes. So we do need to stop soon. always, always suspicious. Oh my god, it's a boss fight. Well, I could leave it there, couldn't I? But I think this might also be the end of the level, so I'm a little bit hesitant to call it quite there. So we'll see how, when we get up the top, we'll just see how big it looks like. If it looks like this may be a fairly lengthy campaign, then it may have to wait until next time, so we'll have to see. Well, not particularly, so we'll see if we can take out... Oh my god, 2 at once. That's a hell of a shot. It's quite hard. Oh my god, it's right in my face. It's quite hard to get your shot on properly, because you constantly have to move. Oh. I would very much like to take care of these before I go any further. Preferably, given half a chance, I'd like to do it without dying. So what I might do is I might just take these guys out. Oh my god, this is way more awkward than it should be. I'm really trying not to attract the attention of the big old boss man. That was close. Oh, if I was on target then that would have done it. Tell you what, my arms are starting to get tired with this bit. There we go. And this one is particularly troublesome. It's like it's hitting something on the way there, isn't it? You son of a bitch. When I do hit him, it does seem to at least damage him. Oh. Right then. It is just the one boss, isn't it? Oh, what is the time? 37. Well, it's just the one dude. Then sod it. Executive decision. Sod it. Well, that attracted his attention, even if it didn't do any damage. We've got wolves. I was going to say, I'm not sure if he is a boss, but looking at the amount of damage the amount of health he has, sorry, I would say I think he definitely is. Just steal some of his treasure straight away, nice. Oh, get stuck. I was wondering if we'd have a constantly spawning set of wolves, but we seem to be okay on that front. Stuck! Oh, you bugger. Oh, I didn't heal, did I? How am I doing? Not very well. Run around, run around. That didn't do anything. Where are those fish? Now, I imagine if you use teleport, you could probably game it a little bit more. Just by teleporting around, but I really don't want to do that. It's kind of, not quite cheating, because obviously it's a method that's supported by the game. But it's against the spirit of it, isn't it? That's how I'd describe it. Oh, how did that not get you? Oh, there he finally goes. Alright then. Right, so what have we got? One of those potions, we can pick that up because we've already got one. A little bit of money down there, lovely stuff. Lots of money here. And potions, no equipment, which is surprising and sort of annoying. Not annoying, that's the wrong word. I would have liked some new fancy equipment from that, that's what I'm trying to get at. Cool, alright, so that is boss fight done. We're back up to 2,000 gold. We can buy the rest of the armour when we go back to the shop at some point. And hopefully our other hand will spawn in as well. That'd be lovely. Just take a very quick look up here, see if there's anything interesting. Nothing particular, no. Oh, hello. There we go. Cool, and in that case then, I'm going to leave that there on that glorious, glorious victory. I did wonder if that guy's going to be a hammer wielder and drop the hammer that we so desperately want. But one, that doesn't seem to be the case, and two, that seems to be the end of the level. It doesn't seem to go any further. Oh, that's because there's a switch there. Ah, there we go. That seems to go a bit further now. Plus, there's a checkpoint. As we sort of said before, that doesn't really work at the moment. Although it'll hopefully be patched in soon. Cool, so it does seem like this goes on a little bit then. Yeah, there's another enemy there. So I will leave that there. Awesome. Really enjoying this game still. Really, really am. What's that shining? That's just a chest. There's nothing there. And again, this is the first level, and this is a long level. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. This is, you know, this is thought out in depth. This isn't just let's hash something together and see how it goes. This is actually a bit more meaningful is a weird word to use and isn't quite what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm going to use. A bit more meaningful. So if you're enjoying this half as much as I am, please do click the like button. That's hugely appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you when I see them. As always, a massive thanks to Indy Benito for gifting the game to me on Steam. Really, really appreciate it, Indy. I genuinely do. And honestly, I had a bit of a, think of the first video, a bit of a meaningful heart-to-heart with you guys, and I really do appreciate everything you guys do for me. Not just Indy, who gives me games and stuff, but everyone else who just comes along to the streams or comments on videos. All that stuff is really, really appreciated. It means the absolute world to me. So as I said, I'm away at the moment on a quasi-honeymoon after getting married in the middle of May, so I'll be away for a couple of weeks, so it may take a bit of time to respond to your comments, so do bear that in mind if you're trying to engage me in some way. You can probably keep up with a few photos and stuff. I'll pop up on Twitter and or Instagram, whichever one takes my fancy. I try and do both, but it may just be that Instagram's a bit easier as I'm on the move, so keep an eye on that. And as I say, streaming-wise, no streaming now until June. When we come back in June, we'll be moving on to Kingdom Come. We'll be moving the series that's on channel at the moment to the stream slot. So if you want to get involved in that and you want to catch up on the story, watch the series on the channel at the moment. There's about 20 episodes maybe by the time we get to the end of the end of May. So a few videos to go through. We've got plenty of time to do it, so hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Of course, you may not care about this story at all, in which case just come along and have a chat. That'd also be equally awesome. Hopefully I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Karnage Chronicles. And as always, thank you very, very much for joining me. Oh, hello. 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 Why did you suddenly? Why is this now a thing? You didn't care just now. I didn't come any closer, did I? Backhanded with the vulture bear claw. Fantastic. Awesome. Right, well, I'm off. See you guys later.